Greetings, everyone, and welcome to day 379. I've been asleep for a couple of hours and I was awakened to this. After just a couple of hours of sleeping, a mass missile attack has happened today over the entire nation of Ukraine. There are reports coming in right now of explosions and strikes throughout this entire nation, my own area included. Very interesting because last night Jamie and I were talking that the naval ships had pulled into the port real quick, and Jamie even made the comment to me just hours ago. He says, man, they're getting ready to hit us hard. This is a joke. This is a game for them. Everybody's looking peaceful. They're going to the cafe. The rockets are going to fly. Right now, the airplanes are in the air. The cruise missiles are flying. And it is a very, very dangerous morning here throughout Ukraine. We shall see what happens, what is the aftermath, but I can already tell you that there are cities that power has been crippled. In fact, we had just left Odessa yesterday, and now the reports are coming in that right there near where we were staying, there was a missile strike, infrastructure's hit. So going to be one of those days, I believe, mass attack on Ukraine. Everybody keeps thinking Putin's just going to go away and go away. Putin's not going away. Putin is not going to quit. Russia is not going to give up in this war. Putin will not allow the second army in the world to be defeated. He will not allow a David and Goliath moment. But you and I know that a David and Goliath moment is going to happen. Ukraine is going to win this war somehow, some way. But it's not going to be easy. And today, day 379, mass attacks happening here in Ukraine. And if you want to know what it's really like, I got about 2 hours of sleep. It's so loud, it woke me up. I'm now wide awake, and you can look out in the streets. I was just talking to my buddy here who's running the camera, Sasha. He goes, the street should be full of cars already, people going to work. And now you see, the streets are basically dead. A little bus, one little car, that's it. So as the day unfolds, the information unfolds, I'll have it for us all. A few hours later, now we're about 3 hours after the conclusion of the air raid, and I want to give you a little bit of a technical update because today is one of those days that happen throughout the war where there are mass attacks. Today, 81 missiles have been flying over Ukraine. About 65% of those have been shot down. Of course, that leaves 35% that are hitting their target. All types of Caliber class cruise missiles, including KH-101s, KH-22, S-300s, which they have converted from ground to ground. Additionally, Shahed drones, there were 8 of them, but unfortunately there were also 6 Kinjal hypersonic rockets, and of course they're going to hit their target. I can tell you that today infrastructure was attacked, residential areas were attacked. In fact, let me show you this clip of residential area in Lviv. As of right now, from that video clip you were seeing there, 5 people have lost their lives. Civilians, not military, people sleeping in their beds have lost their lives. Additionally, I wanted you to take a peek at this map with me. Kharkiv was hit, Dnipro was hit, Kryvyi Rog was hit, Zaporozhye, Mykolaiv, Odessa, Kropotnivsky, Kyiv, Zhytomyr, and Lviv. Additionally, Ternopil also actually received a hit. This graphic came out before that. Other cities that were targeted, my city, Khmelnytsky here, Vinnytsia, Ivano-Frankivsk, Lutsk, Rivne, Chernigiv, Sumy. Another topic that probably you've not heard about or you're just hearing a little bit about is the Zaporozhye nuclear power plant. During this missile attack, the nuclear power plant additionally was shelled there in Energodar down in southeastern Ukraine, just below Zaporozhye. And as of right now, this recording, the Zaporozhye nuclear power plant is completely offline, de-energized, and not functioning. Towers 5 and 6 had to be shut down with emergency protocols. And folks, it's very dangerous there around that Zaporozhye nuclear power plant. It had been quiet for a couple of weeks with the missiles, but we knew it was coming. The battle that is raging in Bakhmut, the battles that are raging all along the east and the south, and trust me, they're very intense. Russia is pushing in many, many more forces to the southern front below Zaporozhye and also reinforcing Bakhmut. I personally feel that Bakhmut's going to fall within a few days. I hope not, but I try to share truth with you. And if that happens, that doesn't mean Russia is going to win Donetsk Oblast and take it all. No, but what it does mean, it's definitely a moral victory as long and as hard as it has been. So we shall see. Ukraine has not given up Bakhmut yet, but it is very, very challenging there. So we knew this day was coming. When was it going to happen? We did not know. But last few hours, we have received those attacks. Most of the world thinks that Vladimir Putin's probably just going to let this ride out a little bit and ride off in the sunset. Listen to me here. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Ukraine is only one part of this war. We have massive coalition happening right now in front of our faces between China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, India buying fuel. It's a massive coalition that is amassing in the east. And of course, you have Ukraine, that shield between Europe and Russia. In the 1040 window, actually, a lot of those Arab nations. So we shall see. It's not going to stop, and the story's going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger as more nations come against each other. So that's where we're at today. A little bit of commentary there and a little bit of technical update on this day of another mass attack here in Ukraine. People are injured, people are killed, infrastructures are down, electricity is down in many cities, and today, a challenging day in the nation of Ukraine.